The one with fight.
What do you mean Bart has fight?
Johnny?
What do you mean Bart has fight?
Johnny?
What do you mean Bart has fight?
Oh, hey, man.
What do you mean Bart has fight?
Here, try some of this.
Ouch.
I haven't seen him that excited since he got his heel.
Ouch.
You tell him, Johnny.
That 90s
You
classic
tell the world.
can mean only one thing, and that's a visit from Vancouver Giants GM Barclay Parneta. They play their home opener Friday against Prince George at the Langley Event Center. Barclay, thanks for doing this. How are you, sir?
No problem, boys. I'm excited to see you again.
Absolutely. I like the backdrop there.
I love
The
that
big
logo.
Giants logo. Looking good.
Pretty sick. That's
Yep.
my legacy. When I first came to the Giants, that was like a cinder brick wall. And I remember I phoned Ron Toigo. I'm like, Ron, can I paint the office or do stuff? He goes, it's your office. Do whatever you want. So Dale Sipe, with the help of our sign company, slapped that sucker up there. And ever since, it's been our backdrop. So it worked out pretty good.
I thought you were going to say you painted it yourself.
Yeah.
That's great artwork there.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. Hey, how nice is it going to be back playing some hockey at the LEC?
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting giddy. I am getting giddy about being back in the Langley Event Center and just feeling the energy and seeing the lights flashing. It's so exciting for the kids. I think the fact that even the exhibition games that we had, the people in the stands singing, it was so weird playing in with no fans, but I think it really energizes our kids. Like, they feed off of it, and it's awesome. Like, I'm so excited. And for the fans, what a great experience for them to come into a safe building and sort of see a live event again. It's just going to be great.
What can you tell us, Barclay, about restrictions and protocols in place at the LEC?
Well, it's limited capacity, and we're capped out, I think, at like 25 or 2,600 and fully vaccinated. So hopefully the first night goes without too much of a snag, getting the people in and checking the vaccination cards. But other than that, that's pretty well it.
What was your takeaway from your season opening victory in Victoria, 5-0?
Oh, I'm happy. We've got a number of new players in the lineup. We've had a lot of time to practice, and the coaches have done a great job of preparing. And we've had another week here to practice, so pretty excited. It's still really early, and until we sort of get through a 5 or 6 game stint, then we'll really know where we're at and what we got here.
Hey, Bark, getting Bruins first rounder, Boston Bruins first rounder, Fabian Lysell, that was great for you guys. Talk a little bit about what he brings to the table.
Well, you know what he brings. I mean, I caught Craig on your show. I think it was last night. I was watching it as I was falling asleep. You guys put me to sleep every night. But
come on.
That happens a lot.
It was 1:30 in the morning that I have to.
What are you doing up at 1:30
in the day?
What are you doing up at 1:30?
Watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
good.
I think that Fabian is an electric, exciting player. I think that he's comparable to players that have played in the National Hockey League and that are in the National Hockey League that speed kills, a McKinnon or even, I'm not going to say this guy's going to be Pavel Bure, but that he plays that exciting style that gets you out of your seat. He's just so fast and thinks at such a high level. He's just a really fun player to watch. Every time he's on the ice, he's dangerous.
Hey, Justin Sordiff, your captain, goes to Florida. Florida Panthers camp, has a great camp. Signs a contract. You got to be happy with this kid, and coming back, he's going to be your leader, your captain. Talk about him.
Well, it doesn't surprise me at all. Being around Justin as much as I have, particularly last season with a bubble season, the maturity level, the focus, the drive that he shows every day in practice, how much he cares about not just himself, but the team's success became really, really evident last year. So him going there, the question for me was, is he going to be good enough to make it this year? And you know what? He signed the contract, which is a huge thing. And you know what? If it might have been a different team that wasn't as deep with prospects, we may not have had Justin back this year. He's that good.
And another player you're really happy for, Zach Ostapchuk, goes to Ottawa, signs a contract. He's back. You had a lot of guys go to NHL camps and do well and sign and come back. It's got to be great for you, Bart.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it should be exciting for the fans, the people. We've got some really good building blocks here. I'm really excited with the style of play that we're going to go play. We've always wanted to be on our toes and fast, but we're going to be a really fast team. And not to mention, we have Cole Shepherd sitting in the wings, who should be ready from injury probably November, who's another sort of fast guy. Like our team speed is really good. We've got good size. Like the roster too. It's the depth on the roster from the young guys to the old guys is really good. It really mixes in well. So it won't necessarily be, the same 5 or 6 players every night. We've got a good depth group where young guys could be chipping. And it's like I said, I'm really excited. Once we get going here a bit, I want to see how this ends up looking. But you know what? The fans in Langley are going to be excited. They come to a Vancouver Giants game, you will be entertained this year. There's no question about it.
Hey, Barclay, you mentioned Fabian Lysell, Ostapchuk, Justin Sordoff, these players, and the young goaltender you've got, Jesper Vikman, a Vegas prospect. These players get a taste of the NHL. They go to camp, they come back to junior, or they come to junior in the case of some of the players. What kind of attitude is normal when that happens, when they've got that taste of NHL, but then they come down to junior?
I've got a funny story because, Fabian was in Boston and typically, these guys are in the big leagues. And so Fabian came in the first day and he's like, well, where's the chef? Where's our breakfast? Because in Boston, he's getting a private breakfast made for him every day by a chef, personal chef. There's a bit of an adjustment to that. There's going to be adjustment to travel. There's also adjustment of the caliber of pace of play. Like, I think they come back and there isn't a time period where it's not necessarily an instant sort of boom, here we go. You got to get through the practices and it's tough. And then once you sort of get settled in, then it grows. And the other thing about that, you guys, is the experience all these guys brought from the NHL camp, like whether it's off the ice, in the gym, like the work ethic on the ice, the level of play that they raise in our practice is incredible.
Are you telling me that Toigo, who that owns everything, including White Spot, can't come up with a chef for you guys? Come on.
Well, hey, we've got sunny starts here, but they're all wrapped up and ready to go. But we don't have Ron here making them for us.
And Bark, we didn't put you to sleep at 1:30 in the morning. You did. It wasn't the show.
No.
You went to sleep.
Every night I'm tuning in, you guys. I
know. You're a big
Dolly,
fan. We're a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
Dolly, I haven't seen you for a while, and it looks like you've been working out, buddy. Like,
yeah,
you're looking good.
Yeah,
Very
thank
slow.
you. Yourself, Bar. Hey, 2 tickets. I need Friday. I'm coming in. Guns a-blazing. Leave them at the front door for me, Bark.
Don't listen to him, Barclay. Make him buck up.
No. You guys are both welcome. Come down there, and we'll get you in, and we'll sit and talk hockey and have some fun. Maybe a beer after the game.
Okay.
Love junior hockey. You know it, Bark. You guys have a great year this year.
Do these glasses make me look fat, or is that just me?
No, you look great.
Slim and trim.
Just kidding.
You look like $1 million. You look like $1 million.
I'm super excited. All the support you're giving us too. I really appreciate the shout outs that you're giving us, whether it's the beginning, middle, or end of the show. Like, you know what? It really is going to be an exciting year.
Yeah.
Just make sure this show, make sure you don't fall asleep during the show. I think it's pretty exciting as well. Okay. Thanks, Barclay. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Take care.
All the best on Friday, and all the best with the Western Hockey League season.